See, in yesterday's class, we have gone through with nuclear reactor and its major components, right? In today's class, we will be discussing about the types of reactor, which are generally asked in your exams. First one is advanced gas cooled reactor. Second is PWR, that is pressurized water reactor. Third is BWR, that is boiling water reactor. And the last one is fast breed reactor, that is FBR. So we will be studying this all reactor one by one in detail. So in today's class, we will discuss about the pressurized water reactor, which is also abbreviated as PWR. Now, it generally uses enriched uranium as fuel, and it is abbreviated as PWR. Now, PWR is a light water-cooled and moderated reactor. It is a type of nuclear reactor which consists of two circuits. If we see here, basically, in the primary circuit, it consists of a thermal shield, concrete shield, a heat exchanger device, then it consists of fuels, moderators, reactor coal, and the reactor coal from the nuclear reactor is further on, we can say it is connected to the heat exchanger device. It also consists of a pressurizer and a coolant pump. Coolant pumps are generally used for circulating water to the reactor core. And if we talk about its secondary circuit, which is also called as conversion circuit, which consists of turbine, generator, condenser. Now, basically, PWR consists of concrete shield and a thermal shield, as PWR means pressurized water reactor. It produces, or we can say it generates a pressurizer of coolant up to 130 to 150 bar pressure. So that this pressurized water reactor requires a high quantity material, which means it can be with the pressurizer of 130 to 150 bar. Now, second one is that it has concrete and thermal shield so that the radiations should not come out in the atmosphere as the radiations are hazardous to the human life. Then what happens here? Fuel in the PWR is enriched of uranium. It means that it takes 5 to 10% of uranium 235 so that it does not require that much of fuel as it uses in U35, U235. And the pressure vessel is also made up of the steel. Now here it uses heavy water under pressure so that it can be used as both as a coolant and a moderator. That is water which is being circulated in the core. And the pressure vessel and the heat exchanger are generally surrounded by the concrete shield. Here you can see the concrete shield is surrounded the pressure vessel and the heat exchanger. Now before starting the reactor, water is pressurized in boiler and converted into steam. Here it is stored in a dome shaped pressurizer and the water is passed on to the heat exchanger, then from it is circulated to the reactor. So we can say that it is a closed loop. To the converter water into the steam and in the pressure. So the pressurizer coil is used. We can say that it converts the water into steam and increase the pressure, okay, of water by 130 to 150 bar. Now pressure is maintained by 130 to 150 bar so that the water should not be converted into steam in the reactor container. So the coolant pump, here you can see the circulating pump or we can term as the coolant pump is used to recirculate the water to the reactor. And the efficiency of this pressurized water reactor, overall efficiency of this reactor is 33%. Now we will talk about its advantages and the disadvantages. There are several advantages and disadvantages in terms of the pressurized water reactor. So very first advantage is that water which is used as coolant, moderator and reflector is cheap in first cost and will be available in plenty of the amount. So this is the very first advantage. Then second is that the reactor is compact and higher power density, that is 65 kilowatt per liter, is most of distinguished feature. And modern PVR core, that is pressurized water reactor core. Fuel loading is also of 190 tons, can be made in modern PVR. This was the second advantage of pressurized water reactor. Then the third advantage is that it provides complete freedom to inspect and maintain the turbine and feed heater and condenser during the particular operation. Then fourth advantage is that desirable characteristics of modern PVR are requirements of small number of control rods, as the requirement of the control rod will depending upon the size of the reactor. So smaller number of control rods are also desirable characteristics of PWR. Then PWR allows to reduce the fuel cost extracting from more energy per unit weight of the fuel, as we are talking in terms of pressurized water reactor. It is ideally suited to the utilization of fuel which is designed for a higher burn-ups of the fuel. So this was the fifth advantage related to the PVR. The next is, as the enriched fuel is used here, the reactor can be made of compact size. There is no bond of its size, it can be made of compact size, as we are using here the enriched uranium as a fuel. Then the last advantage is that another desirable characteristics of the reactor is power demand coefficient. That is, whenever more power is demanded, the reactor responds to the supply for the same. So these were the advantages for the PVR. Then we will see the disadvantages, or the we can say the drawback of PVR. The first drawback is that high primary circuit requires strong pressure vessel and so high capital cost. Then second, thermodynamics of the plant as low as 20% due to the low pressure, that is 60 to 70 bar in the secondary circuit. We have seen that there were two circuits, the primary circuit and the secondary circuit. The secondary circuit are also termed as the conversion circuit. Then the third drawback is that corrosion problem is more severe as the corrosion is accelerated in the pressure of high pressure and high temperature water. So there is possibility of corrosion in the container. Then next, it is necessary to shut down the reactor for fuel charging, which requires a couple of months time. Then fuel suffers radiation damage and therefore reprocessing is difficult. And the last one is that when the gamma radiation passes through the pressure vessel material, the heat is released and cause uneven heating. So these were some drawbacks of PVR.